This video we will go through with installation of OTK SSKAR file. This is the link which I would paste in the video URL too. You can copy this link from description and follow the instructions. I would quickly go through here for installation of this OTK SSKAR file. First, these are the prerequisites that your DB should be created and test data would be there. And then you need to create DB connections from policy manager. We'll be using this MySQL connection. These are the properties. My connection name would be OAuth, driver would be MySQL driver, then URL would be this. Here before localhost you need to provide your gateway address. That here it's also written provide your own URL. I have modified a URL here. Either we can refer it via its IP or via the alias of this gateway. Then we need to provide the username of DB that we created. Here in our case we created DB_user. Then we need to provide the password. After this is successful, then we're gonna proceed with installation of SSKAR file. We will go through this later. First, I'm logged into this policy manager. I would go through database, data sources, then manage DBC connections. Then I'm gonna add a connection. I'm naming it as OAuth phone. Then driver is MySQL driver. URL I'm pasting from here. That would be this one. Username would be DB_user that we created. Provide the password and then press this connection. So as this error appeared, we need to confirm our settings. The class is updated, it's here, password is correct, and then we're gonna test it again. As you could see, there was some wildcard here in any of the configuration. It's not there, and JDBC connection is successful. Now I'm saving it. It's saved here. Now I'm going to import the solution file, manage solution kits, install a solution kit. Then I'm gonna provide the path of this file. This is the source path where SSKAR file is there. I have selected this. I'm going through next steps. This is the page we need to select properties which we need to install. From here you could see we're gonna need DMZ, internal server, OTK assertions, configuration, persistent layer, and shared. So I'm selecting these all here. DMZ, OTK assertions, for MySQL, shared OAuth resources. Then there was one for internal server tools. Internal server tools, I clicked here. We need to confirm again. OTK configuration. This persistence layer should be for MySQL. Then we need to select next. It's testing for all the settings that we applied. First it will gonna check for DMZ, then it's gonna check for internal OAuth validation point, then internal portal, then internal server tools, then OTK assertions. As you could see, it's checking all of these. Either there is no misconfiguration in there, all the settings are perfect, there is no issue with these services. This is testing one by one. It's a we will definitely encounter a conflict regarding the database connections. We need to select this database connection to resolve this conflict. As you can see, it's appearing up here. After we resolve, then this one would be installed. So we are at this screen, we have to resolve this OAuth conflict. We double click this line here. And we click on manage. We select this. Now it's resolved. We click on finish. We have selected our already existing DB connection that we created before installation of this SSKAR file. I just selected that, and the error, the conflict that was there, it's resolved now. Now it's gonna recheck all of these services again before marking it as completed. It would take a few moments. It's checking MySQL at Cassandra support service that's available for OAuth Toolkit. After all these configurations are checked, as you could see, this OAuth Toolkit 4.4 version is installed and it's ready to use. This was the installation video of OTK 4.4. Thanks for watching. File to MySQL. Test data is imported. Now I can log into this DB to see if this data is imported or not. OTK_DB. I'm going to show all the tables. As you could see, test data is schema is created. Now I'm going to select the data from this. These are the test clients that are created. As you saw, first we created schema, there was no data, then we imported the test data here, test data is imported. So this is the pre-installation step for OTK 4.4. Thanks.